Hello guys, today I want to go over real quick here, one, two, three, four, five, five Hugo Boss fragrances. Three of these are from the Boss bottled line. Real quick about each one. These are, first of all, I like them, and I think they're a couple of them are a little bit push the boundaries, but three of them for sure are just likable fragrances. Some say, they actually. Let me just start with this one. This is the newest one. It's Boss Bottled Infinite. It is an EDP, and it does get some negative reviews. Okay, but in the fragrance kingdom, especially more experienced people in the game, they I don't know. It's kind of one dimensional to them, and it doesn't offer a whole lot. In fact, but I actually do like it. I ended up paying full price, which was a mistake that won't happen again. But anyway, this is the largest bottle, and right now you can get this one. I know it's at least 6 ounce bottle, but you can get this one at Fragrance Net right now for $75.74. I know that the face behind this one is the guy who plays Thor. I can't remember his name. Anyway, he campaigns for it. Whether he wears it or not, I would say probably not. But you never know. Anyway, Boss Bottled Infinite EDP is a woody, aromatic, fresh, spicy, fruity, cinnamon, fresh, and green. So on top of that, let's see, longevity is moderate, sillage is moderate. The top notes in this are apple, cinnamon, sage, mandarin orange, lavender, rosemary. Oh, I'm sorry. The mid notes are lavender, rosemary, patchouli, and the base notes are sandalwood and olive tree, which is a unique addition. And I think that note of olive tree is what snags consumers. People want something different, something that they just don't see every day. Anyway, that is Boss Bottled Infinite. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing wrong with it, guys. If you just want something that you don't have to think about, something to just grab and go, this is it. You can just, it's a safe buy, but it's not anything that's going to stand out. Certainly not going to be different. It's been done before. It is what it is, but it is a good shower gel type of fragrance. I mean, if you want to smell clean and smell good, I mean, it does smell good. Don't get me wrong. So definitely check it out. I don't know what else to say about that one. Some of the negative comments that I found, and I mean, they went on and on, were ordinary, boring, unique. And then again, there are some good comments too. A lot of people like it, a lot of people dislike it, and everybody's a critic these days. But I clearly can't see anything wrong with this fragrance. It's an okay price value. I'd probably, if I were you, I'd wait and catch it, when it comes down a little bit, because it will. And you can get a smaller bottle of this a lot cheaper. So there's that. My favorite out of all of the Hugo Boss, well, I have two. All right. But let's go to this one right here. This is Boss Orange Man. And the weirdest thing is it doesn't come off as a citrusy fragrance at all. In fact, it's vanilla, woody, fruity, amber, smoky, sweet, fresh, spicy, balsamic, aromatic, warm, spicy. Um, Actually, what I wanted to tell you real quick, the Boss Bottled Infinite, it serves you best in fall, and it came out in 2019, and fall daytime wear, spring maybe, but mostly fall type of scent. Anyway, back to this one. This is Boss Orange Man, and as far as I can tell you, this is a great fragrance. This is captivating. It's powerful and relaxed. Orlando Bloom campaign for this one, I believe. The top notes in this are red apple and coriander. So let me tell you, this is probably not like anything you've smelled before. This one's got its own thing going, and oh wow. think I'm gonna wear this today, guys. I'm telling you, this one right here, I love it, and it's got that lasting power. As far as longevity, I would give this one. Last time I wore it, I'm pretty sure about 8 hours before it started to become a skin scent. But yeah, this one goes and goes and goes. Right off the bat, let me tell you something. It's got a nostalgia to it. It almost like, wow. Wow, this is some good stuff. You know, the mid notes are incense and Sichuan pepper. Um, but even though it's a mid note, you can really smell that incense and pepper right off, and the red apple and the coriander. And then, you know, the base notes are vanilla and woodsy notes, whatever that means. But yeah, you can definitely pick that up. I wouldn't know if it was a sandalwood or just any type of old wood. I don't know. But let me tell you, this one, those two words, powerful and relaxed, come together for this fragrance. That suits it the best. If I said anything at all about it, it would be powerful and relaxed. This is a great fragrance. You can pick this one up, a Fragrance X, this size bottle here. I believe it's 100 ml. It may not be. I think it is, though. But $28.55 right now at Fragrance X. Don't forget, well, that'll probably be after your 15% off that they seem to just automatically include that discount for everybody. You know, and if you spend enough, you don't even have to pay a shipping charge. So there's that one. And again, my favorite Boss fragrance. Okay, yeah, it's my favorite. But my second favorite, I'll get right to this one before I go back to the Boss bottled line. This is Boss number one. And trust me, guys, if you like 80s fragrances, this is it. You know what? Let me do this one first because I want to pull that one up on Fragrantica and go over it a little bit more detail. Right now, this is Boss Bottled Night, and TLTG Reviews is the one who turned me onto this. I had no clue about. I didn't even know this existed. This one got by me. This is out of all the Boss Bottled, this is clearly my favorite, definitely, for sure. By a long shot, this is my favorite, and it's not your typical kind of smothering night type of fragrance. I've smelled a lot of night fragrances that just turned me off, like Obsession Night. Ugh, I was disgusted when I got a hold of that one, and I did a blind buy at a rack store. I bought Obsession Night, and oh, I hated it, and it made me weary of night fragrances in general until this one. And like I said, TLTG Reviews, the way he described this and what he said about it, wow, man, let me tell you, he was right on with this one. When I first got a hold of it, and you know, after what he said, I kind of did a blind buy on it. Oh, it's so pleasant. I'm telling you, this is so pleasant. And this was a tester. You can see the cap's not the same. It should have a cap like this. See? But anyway, when you buy a tester, you don't get the box. Sometimes you don't even get the cap. But if you're lucky, you get a whole bottle. Usually you will. Anyway, Boss Bottled Night is a woody, powdery, violet, lavender, leather, smoky, musky, floral aromatics, fresh and spicy. And trust me, it's every one of those things. And you can pick that up for $26.99 on FragranceNet. There must be larger bottles of it. There's one on Fragrance X for $53.54. I would say this is definitely the 100 ml. Yeah, well, actually, this may not be 100 ml. Yeah, it is 3.3 ounce. So that's 100 ml. It's probably the 22.84 at Fragrance X. Gift Express has this one for $22.95, and I do believe that's where I bought this. And I did buy the tester, so that's why it was so cheap. Joma Shops, $31.99. E-Cosmetics, $54.72. Oh, wow. Stay away from them. A lot of people like it. It's great for spring and fall and night, obviously. Boss Bottled Night by Hugo Boss is a woody aromatic fragrance for men. Boss Bottled Night was launched in 2010 Top notes are lavender, birch. Middle notes are violet, just one. And then base notes are woodsy and musk. For such a lack of notes, this fragrance is so clean and it's got depth. I tell you what, man, I love this one. I really love this one. You're not going to go wrong. You're going to like this one. If you ever wanted to pull the trigger and do a blind buy on anything from Hugo Boss, right here it is, Boss Bottled Night. This is a manly fragrance. Definitely. I like it better than all the Boss Bottled line. So that's that. And let's see if there's anything else I can say about that. Longevity, moderate. Sillage, moderate. And you know what? I will tell you this. I did wear it to work, and it did become a skin scent after about 3 or 4 hours. Maybe after, about 3 hours, it kind of weakened up. Didn't really have that scent bubble or sillage around me anymore. It's an okay price value. I think it's fine because whatever you spend on this, you're going to like it. So, and you'll definitely wear it. Here's some of the reviews. Hammer Down Rollin'. I've owned this. I don't know if it's the violet or the birch, but it smells like heavily scented man's body wash. Full stop. It's a cheap smell. I don't care. I don't care because to me it's different than a lot of things, and it's very pleasant, homey scent. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. And then here we go. Oleo says, I love this thing, but most important of all, I'm very clear about what I like. And I don't, care about the opinion of Fragrance.com. I say this because I'm tired of reading absurd things about this fragrance, that it's criticized for exactly the same reasons that others praise it. It's simply one of the best of its kind and probably the most personal of them all. I agree with that. We're talking about fragrances with a shower gel clean vibe. This juice has all this and much more. It's bold and resinous and a fantastic musk and woods that feel almost wet. Okay. This review goes on and on. Took me a while to wrestle with it. This is Raquel 67. Took me a while to wrestle with it, not because it's good, but because when I first sprayed it, it smelled like a bit sour. I don't pick that up. And I thought, oh no. Then after 3 minutes, the florals kicked in, birch, slight woods. I wish there was more woodiness in this fragrance. Really don't get any smokiness. His final comment, I will wear this fragrance in fall and spring. Probably not in the dense heat. In any occasion, fragrance rated 6.5 out of 10. Still wearable, but nothing groundbreaking on earth-shattering. Perhaps a dumb reach. I guess I agree with that, but I do like it, probably more than most of these people. A lot of good reviews on this one, guys. So, real quick, let's just finish off real quick. We'll go to Boss Bottled. And this is one thing I like about Fragrantica. You can just type in whatever you want to review. This one is Intense. And I've reviewed this one before. And it is an EDP, so it's got a higher concentration. So here it is, guys. Here's your bottle. It's got the deeply embossed Boss logo, Intense. This is the 100 ml. Main accords are warm, spicy, cinnamon, woody, fruity, powdery, fresh, green, white, floral, aromatic. This is your perfect fall, Christmas time fragrance, I guess. Little bit pricey right now. It's $43.49 at Fragrance Net. Gift Express, that's where I bought this, and it's $37.50 for the 100 ml. A lot of people love it and like it. For 4.45 out of 5 with 867 votes. Cold, spring, fall, day, night. Boss Bottle Intense EDP, warm, spicy fragrance, launched in 16. Top notes are apple, orange blossom. Middle are cinnamon, cloves, and geranium. Base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and vetiver. And the whole spiel. I'm not going to read all that. Gerard Butler was the face of this fragrance. Yeah, for me, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It hung with me all day, but it was a very close skin scent after I worked in it and started to perspire. I have a labor intensive job, so um, long lasting, it says. It does, like I said, but you're not going to, people around you aren't going to smell you. Um, After a few hours, you'll smell it, but not, people around you. Maybe if you walk closely by them, they'll catch a whiff of it. So the sillage is moderate to strong. Everybody's different. Maybe it'll mix with your chemistry different than it did mine. Anyway, nothing wrong with it. Like I said, it's male fragrance, good value. Um, and let's see. Let's see here. Here's a review by Chesco. Great scent ruined by a horrible scratchy in the nose, extremely dry, cheap wood in the dry off. WTF? Question mark, question mark. Even smelling the atomizer smells like that. Okay, horrible and strong, cheap cut wood dry off, scratches the nose on smelling. That's irate. Let's see. Smelly yelly. This is a not like. This one is not a like for me. It's too similar to a deodorant. I use Old Spice Ambassador. Okay. This EDP opens with moderate projection of sweet, fruity, spicy. The opening is projecting well balanced, detectable, and very pleasant. The apple is fruity note, closer to green apple opposed to red. Cinnamon and clove are prominent. Let's see, where is he going with this? Wow, this was a great review. Very detailed. Whoa. I really don't know where that went, but I guess it was a good review. Ends with a better description of it. Sexy fragrance. Next review. Colder days. Let's see. Very pleasant. So yeah, it gets mixed reviews. It's not a must-have, but it's a safe choice if you want a nice seasonal fragrance. Here it is. Now, I gotta tell you, guys, my favorite was this one, but close second favorite right here. Boss number one. I gotta tell you, let me pull this one up. I love it. I guess I'm middle aged. I don't know what to say. I'm coming up on 50. The thing is I've always loved this fragrance. I've always loved it. It's it gets a bad rap because of one description that just, it's a stigma that's hung with it forever, and everybody knows what it is. Boss number one. Here it is. Now, I don't know if this is the first fragrance they ever put out, but let's just see what it says about it. First of all, I don't even want to say it, because if you get it in your head, it could cause you to dislike this. But if you never hear the term, you will probably like it, because it's very aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, honey, sweet, tobacco, warm, spicy, earthy, herbal, citrus. You could pick up a 4.2 ounce bottle of this from Gift Express for $24.95, and I highly recommend this one. Older gentlemen will definitely have respect for it. This is an 80s fragrance. A lot of people love it and like it. Some dislike it. Out of 926 votes, 3.97 gave it a good rating out of 5. I don't know how to equate that, but cold, spring, fall, day, or night. It says it's not a hot weather fragrance, but I think you could pull it off. Okay. Boss number one by Hugo Boss is aromatic fougere fragrance for men. Boss number one was launched in 1985. And the nose behind it was Pierre Warine, I guess, Wargany. Top notes are bergamot, artisma, juniper, lemon, caraway, green apple, basil, and grapefruit. Wow, you talk about a punch. The mids are honey, lavender, rose, jasmine, sage, geranium, lily of the valley, and orris root. And the base, tobacco, oak moss, sandalwood, patchouli. musk, amber, cinnamon, and cedar. What not to like? What not to like? I'm telling you, this thing's got it going on. It is, it's a tossed salad of notes. I mean, this thing is loaded. It's got everything. Um, the thing is, it's got that 80s appeal. Oh, wow. Wow, guys, I'm telling you. It does have that 80s appeal. I'll go ahead and let you know, it does remind you of a urinal cake. But see, that's a good thing in a way, too, because when you walk into a rest area off I-75 somewhere in the south, and you really got to go and you run in there, and let's say it's one of those rest areas that does not have plumbing. And, you go in there and you need something strong, you need something that's going to work. So they throw these urinal cakes in the urinals in the men's room, and they have a similar type of disinfectant type of smell. Now, I know all of that is a stigma and